Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the comparison between lower and higher vertebrata. So, the first column will be lower vertebrata, and the other column will belongs to higher vertebrata. The lower vertebrates are also known as amniotes, and the higher vertebrates are also known as amniotes. So this is an amniote and this is amniotes, and as we have already discussed in previous videos that amnion is an amniotic membrane which provides protection to the embryo, and it contains amniotic fluid, and it is present in higher vertebrates, and in lower vertebrates the amnion is absent, which is an extraembryonic membrane, but it is absent here in an amnion absent, and amnion is present in amnion. So why they are called amniotes? And it is an extraembryonic membrane which protect the embryo, and it contains an fluid that is known as amniotic fluid. So then we says that in an amniota it includes cyclostomata and fishes along with amphibians. So anemniotes includes cyclostomata, fishes, and amphibians. Fishes include both chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. So chondrichthyes are cartilaginous fishes. There is and the osteichthyes is bony fishes. So these all are example of lower vertebrata. Whereas in higher vertebrata, uh, the remaining classes of chordata such as reptilia, owls, and mammalia are included. Reptilia includes creeping animals, whereas owls include all the birds with feathers, and that is feather is an important character of birds, and mammalia means uh, the animals which contain mammary glands. So these are the mammals, including human. This is also a member of mammalia. So this is an brief about the amniotes and anamniotes first character. Then next, some other important differences between higher and lower vertebrates is that we will discuss point-wise. First, the anamniotes are predominantly aquatic. Predominantly aquatic. So they are aquatic animals. Then the amniotes are predominantly terrestrial. So these are aquatic animals and these are terrestrial animals. Then the second point is about the body of the amniotes. Their body consists of three parts, that is head, trunk and tail. But what is absent? Yes, it is neck, that is absent in amniotes. Then in amniotes the body consists of four parts, that is head, neck, trunk and tail. So this is an addition in the which is absent here. So this is the body of amniotes and amniotes. Then the third point is that notochord usually persists in amniotes, whereas in amniotes notochord disappears or replaced by vertebral column. So this is the addition here, new structure, vertebral column, which is present in amniotes, whereas it may be present in some amniotes, but may be absent due to the persistent notochord. Then the next, the fourth point is the endoskeleton may be cartilaginous or bony, but in amniotes it is mostly bony. So this is the difference. We know that cartilaginous endoskeleton is present in cartilaginous tissues, that is contractile, and in some the bony skeleton is also present, but in amniotes there is always a bony endoskeleton that is present. Next, the fifth point is that heart is 2 or 3 chambered, whereas it is 4 chambered in amniotes except reptiles, and in reptiles there are 3 chambers, but exceptionally in crocodile, which is also in reptile, there are 4 chambers. So mostly 4 chambered heart is present in amniotes, whereas it is 2 or 3 chambered in amniotes. Next, sixth point is that they are cold blooded, as we have already discussed that body temperature is variable, whereas here they are warm blooded. Means body temperature is constant. So constant body temperature is present in higher vertebrates except reptiles, which are cold blooded. Though they are included in higher vertebrates, but they are cold blooded. So here is body temperature is variable and here is body temperature is constant. Next, seventh point is that respiration is usually by gills in amniotes, where it is by lungs in amniotes. So these are terrestrial adaptation of terrestrial habitat, and this is an adaptation of aquatic habitat. So this is the difference in the respiratory organs. Then next point about kidney, which is generally mesonephric in amniotes, and whether it is meso or metanephric in higher vertebrates, that is amniotes. So it is only mesonephric kidney. Here it may be mesonephric or metanephric. And then the next ninth point is that cranial nerves 10 pairs, in an amnion, whereas these are 12 pairs in amniotes. So this is another evolutionary point. Cranial nerves are 10 pair here and 12 pair in amniotes. Then the next point is male is without copulatory organ in amniotes, whereas male is with a copulatory organ in amniotes. So the presence of copulatory organ is an important sign of higher vertebrates, where copulatory organ is generally absent in lower vertebrate. Next, fertilization is external in amniotes due to the presence of a copulatory organ, where it is internal in higher vertebrates due to the presence of a copulatory organ. So both these points are in relation to each other. That presence of copulatory organ is helpful in internal fertilization. Next, 12th point is that development is indirect with metamorphosis, whereas in amniotes development is direct without metamorphosis. So in indirect development there is metamorphosis and larva is present, whereas in direct development larva is absent. So the next character of the that is different lower and higher vertebrates is Mm, and the most important, as we are discussing the here, the first point, amnion absent, whereas it is present in amniota. So this is the most important difference between lower and higher vertebrates. So lower vertebrates are known as anamniota and higher vertebrates are known as amniota. So in this video, uh, we have discussed about the anamniotes, that is lower vertebrates, and amniotes, that is higher vertebrates. And the most important feature is that all the higher vertebrates have 12 pair of cranial nerves. Generally, amniotes are with a four-chambered heart, except reptiles, and the respiratory organ in amniotes is lungs, which is more efficient in respiration than gills. And then uh, the higher vertebrates are mostly with bony endoskeleton, and they are warm-blooded, except the reptiles. So, as we have already discussed, that amniotes includes reptiles, owls, and mammals, whereas here cyclostomata, then fishes and amphibians. So this is what is all about the differences in or comparison between lower and higher vertebrates. Thank you very much.